General MUSEVENI has come out to threaten Ugandans that in the aftermath of an election, in case they come out to protest against the thuggery of votes, he will massacre them.
Mbadde mpulira Kyagulanyi agamba nti abaserikale batono nti bariotas bangi banange temuwuliriza bya Kyagulanyi kubanga tebirinamu kulengera kubanga buli muserikale omu alina amasasi 12 kati ekibala ekyo bw'ogamba nti bariotas bangi sooka obala amasasi g'abaserikale ojja oyogere ku namba. It's not a number, it is okugoberera ebiragiro. N'olwekyo tumweraliikirira mwena mugende mulonde tewagenda kutabula Uganda taliiwo. Anaagezako agenda kwejusa.
If you hear the sitting president coming out with such statements, because he spoke in parables, remember Bobi Wine came out to say that the policemen and the army are less than 200,000 and that Ugandans are very many, implying that in case of any injustice, they should come out and protest. In fact, protests are allowed within our constitution. But the president to come out and say that each policeman has 120 bullets, implying that they are going to use live bullets on Ugandans, it is a shame, an attack on the constitution and human rights. You clearly see that dictators across the world put their spirit in the forces, in the guns. Because when he was speaking, you clearly see that he spoke out of use of force. He didn't speak that he also has support. In very many democracies would have come out to say that people are not going to riot because we have the popular support, instead of putting the army in front of all of us. So the purpose of this video, I've come to show you how the regime is in panic, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to.
Kati ekyobutebenkevu kyewali agenda kutabula Uganda. Anaagezako yenna mu ngeri emenya amateeka tugenda okumukwata ne tumugalira. Kyewali kyamaanyi kyebagenda kukola kye tasobola kukola.
So, I've read books and history. Authoritarian and dictators don't get the power from the people. They get the power from the armed forces. It's the reason as to why even in the rallies, General MUSEVENI can go and abuse the supporters. Do you remember when the traders in Kampala went to meet him in Kololo, when they demanded a lot of things, he came out to it, he told them off that they should, if they don't want, they should go. You clearly see he speaks out of contempt. It's the reason as why even when Bobi Wine promised 1 million per soldier and policeman, they came out in very quickly to say it is not impossible. Bobi Wine is inciting the police officers and the army. But he knows where he gets the power. And it is so unfortunate. Our constitution allows protests. Our constitution allows everything. I want to tell General Kaguta Museveni that revolutions across the country have happened. Even in the countries where they have had a mighty army more than ours, they have if people come out to fight for their human rights, nothing can stop them. In Egypt, they overthrew a government which has a more military power than ours. Libya had a more military power than ours. Okay, very many countries. Sudan here, they had a more mightier hour than ours. Okay, but because There was no foundation of human rights. It's the reasons why they are degenerating. It's the reason I pray that Uganda does not degenerate like those countries. But all signs show that they are going to degenerate because whenever people come out to protest, many of the times the army comes in and there are factions in the army, they start fighting. The foundation of democracy is not there. I'm telling you. The best thing a leader should do is to make sure that there is medicine in the hospital, there is reduced employment, there is poverty index reduction. Even if you put a lot of money in the military, if people rise up, it cannot help you. Trust me. Okay. So coming out to say that every policeman has 120 bullets, implying that you are going to shoot them, will not keep you in power. It can keep you in power for some period, but it won't be forever. It is the truth. Okay? So General MUSEVENI should know. General MUSEVENI should know that instead of putting your faith in the army, put your faith in the people. And for you to get that trust, you must work for them. MUSEVENI even continued to say that his vote was stolen by the opposition. In fact, he said this statement.
So what has been happening now, not only last year, for a long time, the opposition in Kampala here, there have been ballot stuffing. But this time, last year, 2021, they went further and printed their own fake ballot papers on Nkrumah Road. Then those were the 1 million. Then they imported from Dubai 1.7 million. So altogether they cheated 2.7 million. So that's why now the answer is, from 1962, I've been telling people, you must not leave our children with the problem of contested elections.
That is General Kaguta Museveni. And I think this is the fourth time when he's coming out to say it. By the numbers, he came out to say that they imported 1.7 million votes. They also stole they printed 1 million. It means that, and he came out to say that the opposition stole 2.7 million votes. Kyagulanyi got more than 3,700,000 votes. It means that he's implying that Kyagulanyi goes less than 700,000 votes, which is impossible. The pattern of the opposition has showed that opposition has been having a lot of votes. For him to come out and say that Kyagulanyi would have gotten 700 votes is indeed a lie. In fact, maybe it's preparing us to rig the elections massively. And the opposition should prepare for this. It's the reason as why the CDF Moses Kainerugaba, the army spokesperson, etc., are coming out to say that after voting you go away, because they know what it means if people come out to keep their votes, to get their vote. So amidst all this, I got shocked when the sitting president came out to imply that each soldier has 120 votes, scaring us. One of the things that General MUSEVENI has been successful at is, one, divide and rule. He has ruled us because we are divided. Two, he incites fear in us. I'll kill you, I'll jail you. And some of the times he jails the outspoken people. Some of the time he buys some of the time he intimidates others by beating them. Okay? But trust me, no regime has ever won the people by doing the atrocities. The best way is to work for the people. Do good things for the people. They will come out and appreciate. Of course, that's my opinion. Remain yours truly, Mr. Makindi. Kabye Sulaiman Mawagali. I'll see you on another one. Peace.